Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2. So just to recap what I was doing, just in case it didn't get to that stage with the lag and everything, I've made the covers for each of the side units, and where'd that one go? And the base somewhere here, the bottom covering of each side except one. So what we're going to do now is make those. So I have cut out the pieces, and this one was 2 1/4 inches. This is medium weight chipboard, 2 1/4 inches by 12 inches. This paper is a 13 1/2 inches by 3 3/4 inches. Now how I cut that, I'll just grab a piece of 12 by 12 and show you. If I can find a piece, you'd think I could. Alright, well, this is not 12 by 12, but I'll just cut it so that it's close enough. I think it's about 11 3/4. 10, 11, about there. Alright. So, what I did to get that was take my piece of chipboard, position it there where I needed it, and then measured out, and you can do 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, whatever you like, but I'm going to wrap it like a book. So what I did then was just drew a line down there and did the same over this side, and then I cut those out and then squared off the ends to get me my, now that's a bit of a waste, but I mean I use the other pieces to cover the smaller sections and that, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. If I'm going to get a decent coverage, that's, you know, I want that. But what you could do is maybe cover it with cardstock, or not, just have it plain, because I did end up attaching another piece of paper on top of it. So that's, yeah. All right, so that's what I did to get that. Let me turn my fan on. It's getting quite warm. Okay. So all I'm going to do now... Oh no, there goes my Stickles unit on the floor. Oh, and it's still all in one piece, so it's pretty good. All right. Breathe. So I just put tape around the perimeter. I can't see anyone typing. I'd say my chat has... Can I refresh that? There we go. Alright. You don't have to put double-sided tape on the base. It's going to just get attached to that paper there. You could just use glue stick or whatever. All I've seen from 11:39. I'm not seeing anything else coming up in the chat, and it's now 12:40. So, you know, what's going on there? Ah, yeah, Eileen's just spoken. Okay. All right, so I don't know why, but I like to cover everything fairly extensively. So, just putting some glue stick on that one, and then what I don't just eyeball it. I'm a measurer, okay? I'm eyeballing the distance between there and there, just, but I'm eyeballing that 3/4 inch mark, and then setting that down there like that. Okay, thanks guys. I'll see the chat now. So then get your brayer and just, because you've got wet glue there, just get your brayer and do that. Alright. So now I'm going to miter the corners like we do when we're covering our mini album covers. So I'm just going to use scissors here just to save time, and just leaving it about, cutting about 1/8 of an inch from the corner. Okay, so that's what we've got there. Then we can remove our tape backing Oh, after I just reinforce the creases there. Remove the tape backing off the long... Well, I'm going to just remove it all. We go into a trance when Jen measures. Sovereign. Oh, okay. Okay. So then I'm just going to bring those long sides over. Both sides. And get the bone folder and just reinforce that. Okay, and we'll just tuck those little dog ears in. And then fold those ends over. Just reinforcing it. Alright, so that's done. Now all I am doing now... Oh, and I also gold edged with my gold Krylon pen around these pieces here. I'm just going to... And this was cut at 12 inches by 2 1/8. And then I punched the top with a Martha Stewart punch. So, again, I'm going to put some glue stick on here, but I'm going to put some wet glue on the heart, the punched out area up here. Oh, sorry, Dar, we're making the Stickles spinner. I'll show you in a minute. So where? Oh, right here. So, wet glue along there. So, just going around that heart. Not worrying about the holes. And then I will spread that all over so it doesn't seep out too much. And then just try and center it as best I can. Yeah, like that. And that's how we did our side fascias. Okay, so that's it there. Alright, so now we have those 4 done. And now we've got to do our bottom fascia thingy. So, the paper is cut to 4 1/8 by 2 1/2. And this decorative piece is cut at 1 3/8 by 3 inches. Okay, but our chipboard piece is cut at 3 1/8 by 1 1/2. Okay, so then again we do the same thing. Thanks, Eileen. Yeah, this is not as not as pretty as the other one. This is more practical, I would say. So I'm going to eyeball this one, shock horror, because it's so small. Let's miter these corners. Yeah, exactly. I know. I did make the first one 3 inches and 2 1/4, and I thought, you know, that would fit the 3 bottles, but it was too tight, and I'll show you in a minute what I mean. I mean, it still holds them, and it doesn't fall over when you try and take them out, but it's more practical to have it at that, just that bit wider, and so that's why the 8s came into being. Alright, so over with the long sides, tuck in the little doggies, and fold those ends over, and now we can, oops, let's just reinforce that. Now we can stick on our decorative paper. Okay, so this is just going to get centered as best as I can center it. There, like that. Alright, so now we have those 4, and we just need to attach them. Now, I think I'm going to, yep, I'm going to put, oh, should I? Yep, I'm going to put score tape on the edges. I don't think I did with the other one, but I think I'd want to with this one. So, short edges first. Hi, Charlie. And sorry, I didn't do all these, prep all the other ones. Would have been better if I had. Sorry. Imagine how long this stream would have been had I not prepped most of it. We'd be still here tomorrow. That's how long it's taking. I'm so lucky I got my score tape order come in yesterday. Thank goodness. Score tape and glue. I was out of my score tape. I was out of Scotch Quick Dry. I was out of the tacky glue, and it was all those 3 of them that I needed to do this. So, well, actually, I got the score tape the other day, but my glues came in yesterday. And this paper collection, I'll show you, probably shouldn't have used it, but it was the closest one I could find that didn't have too much of a design. I wanted some plainish paper, and I didn't want it too grungy though either, so it wasn't, I couldn't use the Timmy paper on this one. I was nearly going to use Graphic 45's A Lady's Diary, but I didn't have enough of the 12 by 12 pieces left to do the cutting on the angling, you know, in the centre to get the 13.5 inches that I needed. So, oh, what's going on, Charlie? You been sick? Sorry, I'm out of the loop with everything. I haven't been on Twitter, Facebook much for a while. Okay, so now for all you late comers, let me grab the first Stickles spinner unit. This is nice and pretty, I would call it. Okay, so that's what that looks like there. Okay, oops, good on you, Jen. Let's gets all the stuff out of the top falling out because I'm tipping it. But notice none of the stickles. Now, what I wanted to show you was, okay, so which one? Now, this one here, let me take those out. This one here was 3 inches wide, and they're sort of a bit tight. Now, you'll notice that they're tight when I go to put in the alcohol inks. They sort of don't want to fit in. Okay, so that's why I had to make it bigger, because we don't all have as many bottles of Stickles as Happy Diane. So that's why I made it to the 3 1/8 inch. Oh, you had food poisoning, Charlie? Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, that's so good, Charlie. So sorry. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, let's hope it's all okay. Let's do something happy then, shall we? So this is what I've made. Oh, hello. Just tonight, okay? Today. Well, I only made one section, but I've remade the others. So now what we need to do is cover the uglies. So we've got to make sure that I put it up the right way, and I've got to determine where you know what, I should just cover these edges just because we've got a little bit extra height with the bases, the base and the top on. Oops. So I thought, okay, let's just try and hide that. Okay, and that should be fine that way, but anyway. Okay. Alright, so let's just do that then, shall we? I think Mandy's a bit bored. She's walking in here. Where's Amelia? What's she up to? Oh, that's right, strawberry shortcake. Oops. Hi, Rob. Hi, Annette. Oops. Bit crooked here. Trying to do it quick. That's all right. It's not going to get covered. Oh. Okay. Done. Right. So now I've got to see in what order, because I've got 2 of the cloths. So even though that's like a reddish background and that's an orangey background, they're fairly similar. So I want maybe that one there and that one there. Okay, so let's, okay, we're going to glue these on now then. Wow, it's come together. 1, 2, 3, and it'll be done. Oh, sorry, Robin. Stupid Ustream. Okay, so I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put some Aleene's tacky in the center of this.
Mom, try to get the snake while swinging.
I thought you were watching Strawberry Shortcake, Amelia. No? Okay. So making sure that I've got it up the right way. That's the top, because the heart is going at the top. So I want to try and center it. Or not. Something. I don't want too much gap on the left side, that's all. There we go, that'll do. And just push that down. Alright. Now, while we're on this same side, remember the bottom fascias? I decided I'm gonna do the same. So that covers up that area there that nothing gets put in. So now we've only got the sides and the bottom to attach this to. So we're just going to put, now I've got to work out how it's going to sit there. So, okay, so I'm just going to glue on here on the bottom and up here. And that should do it. So I'm just going to sit that there and try and line it up with the bottom piece there and really press down. Now I could have made those a bit wider, but I didn't. There goes Mandy. Sneaking in, looking at stuff. Alright, that's one side. Now we'll get to... Alright, what's that one? No, we can't do that one. This side we'll do this one. And get the A-lines tacky again. Better have too much glue than not enough, eh? Alright, so making sure that I've got it up the right way. Alright, so I've just got to make sure that I've got it looking okay. Alright. And screensaver is done again. Oh, yeah, I've got to watch that, Jean. Opening ceremony. I wonder what time it's going to start here. Alright. That's on. Now, I've got to put this one on. And again, this is not going to hold any support or anything. It's just here to look pretty. So, lining that up. There. And I'm pleased I put that gold Krylon outline on that too. Oops, hey, get down there. It just wants to bow in, so I'm going to try it. There we go. That's a bit better, I think. Oh no, I'm going to just do that. And leave it, Jen. Leave it. Oh, the skating's on now. Okay. Alright. So, next one, we've got to do the clockwise again. 2 a.m. Might have to change my sleeping habits for a couple of weeks then, eh? So I'm not a big fan of curling, but I love the scheme. Love it. Slalom. Jumps. Okay, making sure that's at the top. Okay. Last one. Oops, sorry. Forgot a little. Oh, you know what I've done? I put the wrong. That's orange. This is red. Anyway. Neither here nor there. It's very minimal. So. Oh, she's on the piano now. Okay, making sure that's not the right way because it's text and I probably didn't do the other one. Silly girl. Okay. Sort of reminds me, curling, of, I don't know, it reminds me of ice hockey. I can see you, Robin, chatting away. Alright, last one. Then we can put the top and bottom on. I'll show you what I did with the spinner, but I'm not putting a spinner on this one yet because I don't want to waste it for fear of my next project that I won't have one. So we'll just see. Okay. Yeah, you get live music, Sherry. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I love the skating too. Alright, now our... there's Mandy. Oh, I haven't put any score tape on this. No, I didn't, did I? Idiot. Frozen track. Alright, just wet glue. Aileen's tacky is the best I find for this. Paper to paper, chipboard to chipboard, and stick it down. Okay. I guess we should see if the Stickles actually fit in here too, eh? Alright. Here we go. That's what we have so far. Okay, so for the top and bottom, okay, let me clear this away. Okay, let me grab my 3 cups and stuff over here. So, I have a piece of chipboard that measures, actually it's 5 5/8 by 5 5/8, and I've cut this at 6 5/8 squared. So then we'll have a 1/2 inch all the way around it. So I'm going to just use some Now these are the same for the top and the bottom, the sizings. I'm just going to use some glue stick to stick it down to that paper. This is chipboard, by the way. So I'm just going to eyeball it. Out there will do. And then, because I've used glue stick, I'm going to use my brayer just to spread that all out. Alright, and again, we just cover it like we're covering a mini album cover. Okay, so firstly, we'll miter our corners. Leaving it about an 1/8 of an inch from the corner around, so that covers each of the corner areas. And now we move our tape backing from 2 opposing sides first, or both, or all 4 if you wanted, that's neither here nor there. And then just start that crease, bring it over and stick it down. Do the same to the other end like that. Reinforce that stick there, your bone folder, and then maybe tape backing from your other sides. And then we need to tuck in these dog ears. And stick those over like that. Reinforce everything. Right, so I've done another one earlier, so that's going to go on the base there, and we're going to have it so it sticks like that, okay, and then the top is going to sit over there like that. Alright, so it's only just going to cover all areas. Alright, so what I'm going to do, okay, so this is the bottom, and I think I might put the tape around the edges there, the score tape. So stand up for this, and all along the edges. And that's good. Reinforce that tape. Remove your tape backing. Then I'm going to put some wet glue just on the top here, not in the hole. And just make sure this is going to be well adhered. Okay. Now, try and get it so that it squares up. And that looks about right. And stick it down. You can actually put your fingers up there. Oops, maybe not. And re-glue this one on. And I've just lifted it up because it wasn't quite dry. It's still a bit tacky there, but just trying to press that top on, so I might just sit it down like that and press it. I like the Gen channel the best. Good on you, Carol. Okay, so that was the base. Okay, so now we can put the top on, and yes, we can put it on now. If you're going to create the box up top, that's fine. I had the box, this box here is actually just slightly smaller than the, you can see there, it's got that much of a gap, just a half an inch, not even, probably about 3/8 of an inch smaller. Okay, so today I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make the box up the top. I think we can all make boxes. So if you wanted one up the top, you could do that yourself. I can give you the measurements for what I did. But it's good because it can hold your alcohol ink foam pieces. You can put applicators up there. Your larger bottles of Stickles that don't fit in here, but you could actually make one. That's when I use hot glue, which I must turn my hot glue gun on now. So bring that down, Mandy, and plug that in, and then it'll just hang. It'll just hang.
We could take, look. It breaks
Oh,
off.
did you break it?
How does it break off?
I don't know.
Maybe it needs glue.
Maybe it does need glue. Everything needs glue.
What is this?
That's a perfect trim tool. Gives you good angles. Cuts things.
I'm just cleaning it up.
Ah, okay. It's a bit grotty, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. I can hang that back up now. Okay, now we're ready.
The craft table's not dirty.
No, it's pretty good, isn't it? For now.
It's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been pretty good, haven't
You
I?
can keep my new pen ever you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so generous.
I am.
Okay. Hi, Dana.
What is this? What is this name?
What's what? That's a nail file.
What does it do?
Shapes your nails. Surely you know that. Oh, Shazzy uses emery boards, doesn't she? Like, Shazzy uses, where are they? I've got one here somewhere. Where is it? Who stole it? Did you?
No.
You sure?
No.
You're not sure?
No.
Okay. All right. There it is. Mum, I don't know. She might be at the piano. That's it. Done. Let's test it out.
Yes, test it out.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay. Test it out. Well, we will put some, well, what it was made for was the Stickles.
Well,
so let's just...
You
One.
talked to the other girl.
Sorry.
You said Amelia put these sticky things on your arm and her was naughty.
Oh. Yes, that was Eileen, exactly. She is a naughty girl, isn't she?
Yeah.
That's why we send her to the corner all the time. But she comes out. How should we stop that?
I don't know.
No, me neither.
You can't stick them on my arm.
No.
It hurts.
So they sit in there quite nicely and you can see the colours.
What? Yeah.
So you actually needed the 3 1/8 inch width for those. Now with the alcohol inks, what I need to do is actually colour the tops of those so I know what colours are in there. Eileen deserves it. Night, Cheryl. So that's that, I guess. Now, I had some lace out ready because now the problem is that top section there that doesn't hold anything. What I did with this one was I used the lace to hide the fact that there was a gap in there. Okay. But I'm okay with that. I mean, I could put a fascia up there like the bottom, but I don't think that'll work with the alcohol inks or even the other, because if you put those in there and put a ledge, you can't get your finger in there to grab a hold of it. So it'll be too awkward. That's why I put the lace trim around. Now I don't have any, well, I do have a bit of black lace, but it's not quite long enough for what I need. So all of them, I don't know. What you could do, rather than having a box on the top to hold your, I've got my blending solution for my alcohol inks. I've got the larger bottles of Stickles, and I've got my foam bits there for my blending tool. So rather than having the box up there, what you could do is put a handle on this. So before gluing the top down, I'd punch a couple of holes and put a handle in there and then glue it down. Thanks, Dar. Now for the spinner, now what I'm going to do here is take out the stuff on the top of this one and show you what I did with it. Now I've used the rare earth magnets because on my what is it? Actually, you can stick the spinner to this totally. So that's there, and I've got, if you can see, I've got the rare earth magnets on them, and I don't know even if they will actually if it will oh yeah, no it doesn't, see, oh yes it does. So okay, 3 of them do, one of them stayed glued, see that there. So now I'm going to try, okay, let's do it this way. So that, hang on, I'm going to try and get it in order of there. Okay, so now you could stick that spinner onto the base, no worries, and it's there permanently. Okay, I'm just reading the chat, sorry. What industrial spinner did you just buy, Eileen? I bought mine from scrapadabadoo.com, but I think Eileen tweeted a link to another place a while back too, so I don't know. So what I could do, I like this exactly how it is. I think I'd ruin it if I put lace or anything else on it. I really honestly like the simplicity of this one. Yeah. Okay, Miss Chris. Hi and bye. So, yeah. So I think that's it. Is that all I had to... Oh, okay. The measurements for the box up top, if you wanted it, was... Okay, the sides are 1.5 by... 1.5 by 5. So, times 4. And then your base is 5 by 5. So I'm sure this would look okay with the box on top as well, but definitely does not need any lace up the top. I'm quite happy with that. So, and I'm glad I actually used the gold Krylon pen on that too. I think that's worked out quite well. So there it is, guys. Okay, let's try and get it so you can all see it. It is too dark, like a good workhorse, because that's what it is. It's going to be. So who's going to make one? Oh, good on you, Miss Priest. Bye, Diane. Thanks for dropping by. So, yep, I'm looking at the text. I've got it all the right way up. No, yeah. Thank goodness. Okay, so there we go. Done. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with me. It only took an hour and no, sorry, just over 2 hours with the break and me rambling on. So that's not too bad. Thanks, Kathy. So yeah, all right. Any questions before I stop the recording that might be interesting or of use to others? Good on you, Carol. I won't say that on the recording just in case Diane watches it again. You're welcome, Marlene. Thanks for joining me. So, you can have it, but I can't ship it to you because I just cannot afford it. So, that's the problem. I mean, I'd give lots away if I could afford the shipping cost, but you guys know how much it's just too expensive. Yeah, it is big lad, Miss Chris. You're welcome, Maggie. Thanks, Dana. So no questions, everything's A-okay. I think I gave measurements for everything, so I'm thinking of just putting up a supply list, with all the dimensions of it, if anyone was interested and then could come back and view the recording. Hopefully I've explained it all enough. So I'm going to stop the recording now. Sure, it was 2.5 hours, Charlie.